Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about three things. I'll show them to you. One's Gunk, engine degreaser. One's about chain lube, which chain lube to buy. One's about cure rust, Hammerite cure rust. So that's the Silclean chain lube, and that's the Silverhook chain wax. Now we'll do about the chain first, because I hate the flicking off of the stuff on the chain. So I've used quite a few different ones throughout the years. The 42 years I've been riding. I've found this type, to be the best, mainly because it doesn't fling. It's very sticky. If you have it on your finger, it's very sticky. Sticks to the chain, etc. Now the way I put it on is I spray it into a little cap. You could use a cap if you want to, but I don't tend to use a cap, but something plastic like that. You spray it into there and use a brush to brush it onto your chain. Then once you've brushed it onto your chain, it just stays there. So you can have it nice and lubed up your chain, and you don't have to worry about it flinging off. It just seems to be the best option for me, because if you think about the chain, and it sprays up onto the back there. I mean, I've done about 400 miles since doing the chain. Very little on the back of the actual number plate there, and very little onto my wheel on the back there. So specifically using something like a chain wax, Silverhook I've found to be the best one, and it's quite cheap as well. I mean, the Silclean one I bought, chain lube, it's supposed to be suitable for road and off-road use. Resist high speed fling off. It doesn't. It just splattered everywhere. So I probably put too much on. So I should really, if I'm going to use this one again, is to put a little bit on the chain, spray a little bit on the chain, then just wipe off the excess. But anyway, so I decided to use the chain wax. That way then it stays on the chain all the time. No rust spots on the chain. All the links are done, and it's all sorted. My grandson's been out by my bike. He's messing about with his Minecraft stuff. Right, the next one I want to talk about is Gunk, ultra engine degreaser. I mean, you can buy a big thing for about a tenner. This is a big carton for a tenner. I tend to use this. I mean, I went up to Yorkshire in January, 220 miles there, 220 miles, and it was raining all the way there, all the way back. I had to use a bike because the car was in issues with the car, so I had to use this bike. And specifically when I got back, because it was raining and snowing halfway up, etc., it was covered. The bike was covered in salt and road grit, etc. And I got peed wet through all those, wearing lots of different layers, stopped every 40 miles or so on the way up. But so when I got back, I just did the engine over it and took all the fairings off and did everything on the bike, re-waxed the chain, etc. But that's just good to get the engine. Gunk is good to get off, any bits of splatters you've got off there. Just use it onto a little cloth, and you're fine. You'll get rid of all the spots of grease and stuff as well. So I just painted it on with a paintbrush onto the engine casings at the front of the engine, etc. The next thing I want to talk about is Hammerite cure rust, converts rust. The best way to use this is it's very thin, is the stuff, to just empty it into a little container, the amount you need, into a little container, and then use a paintbrush and paint it. I mean, little hole down here I painted inside there, and it just disappears. But I did all the exhaust and the catalytic converter underneath the exhaust, all the way from the headers down. And as you can see, if you paint them with that stuff, it just clears any bits of rust that's off there, but leaves them beautifully clean as well. So they go all the way down. And if you look on the other side here, where the catalytic converter is underneath, I just sprayed it, just use a little brush to paint off. You can see I want to do a few more paces, but it just cures any type of rust that's around there that can accumulate on there. So as you can see, it just cures the rust. Only part, you know, you clean it off obviously first, and then you put cure rust on it, and any bits of rust on joins, etc. The only thing I say you've got to remember to do is to not contaminate the fluid that's in the bottle, and use a separate bottle. Just pour a little bit into a separate bottle. You don't want to contaminate this bottle with any bits of rust already, so it keeps it nice and new in there. And that's about £6 for how many millilitres is this? 90 millilitres. £6 for 90 millilitres Hamrite Cure Rust. And then you can cure rust before you actually paint it as well, if you want to do that. It just gets rid of the rust. And that's it really. Just wanted to talk about the chain, lubrication of the chain. If I was going to use Silcoline again, like I say, I'll probably spray it all over the chain and then wipe off the excess with a cloth by just running the chain round and just wiping off any excess. But as you can see, mine's well greased up now, so that'll be it for this year. No rust whatsoever. Right, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you can. Got about, I think it's 43 now subscribers, thereabouts. I want to get up to 100 if I can. We've got some good news today as well. We've had our test results back from the COVID-19 home testing kits, and although we've been in the house for the last 2 weeks, we're all clear now. We're all clear, so I can start going out riding, do some more riding vids. Okay, so if you can please subscribe, like when you watch the videos, just some little handy tips there on some stuff, and thank you very much, and comment and I'll get back to you if I can. Thank you very much. Bye bye.